Well, good morning everybody. How y'all doing? Pretty good here, and welcome to the channel. We've got the truck up on the lift here. I'm going to show you real quick what it involves taking the Honda down and putting the truck up. So have a look at this in high speed. Okay, I think it actually probably takes more time to get the truck ready to do what I'm going to do than what it's going to take to do what I'm going to do. So, what are we going to do? Well, I've been thinking, I've seen some videos and stuff and seen some trucks around without this front chin spoiler or air dam here on the front of the truck. So, I'm going to take this off. It's pretty simple to do. Just to see what it's going to look like. And the good thing about this is because it is so simple to do, if I don't like it or I want to put this back on, pretty easy to do. So, like I said, it's very simple. You have some 10mm bolts here right across the front, and if I'm not mistaken, that's all it's going to take is removal of these bolts, and then we can just drop this thing right off. Now, what I'm going to use to make things a little bit easier on myself, I have a ratchet head inside the drill to be able to take these off. This isn't some monumental new tool, but it sure makes it easier than going through and doing each one, because there are several of them with the old style hand ratchet. So we're going to set you guys up. You guys can watch me take these down, and then we're going to take a look at the truck outside in the light with this chin spoiler or air dam, whatever you want to call it, off. So let me go ahead and get set up and we'll show you what it's like. Alright, before we get going here, I'll show you where these bolts are. There's actually two underneath, and then the rest are all across the front. But you can see there's one here, there's one here, same thing on the other side. And then if we go out to the front side here, you can see there's one there, there. I'm in the shadow here. There. And that's it. So I believe there are 11 of them, and we're going to go ahead and take those off. All right, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to take the difficult ones off first. Pretty simple. Set them right under the tires so that if I forget and drive off, I'll puncture my tires. Something I do not want to do. Let's go over to the other side now. Get those more difficult ones off. See how the light just kind of fell right off there like that was playing? How about that? Huh? Only on ThrobbNation. That's where you get that. Okay, let's go ahead and get hung up here. That'll be okay for our purposes. Let's go ahead and get these off now. There you go, right down in the drill bit, or the ratchet head, I should say. Pretty slick, huh? All right, that takes the ones off from underneath. So, now put you guys out here on the outside, get a little light on the subject, and whip these things off. Should be pretty simple. So let me get you set up for that. Okay, let's go ahead. going to save the ones for the middle to hold this thing up until I can wrestle it off of there. So we'll save these two in the middle for last. Two more to go. Looking good. And the final one. Okay, it's not falling off. I guess that's a good thing. Hopefully. Okay, there are clips under there. We want to make sure we get those back on. There. Now, as you can see, hopefully, there was a clip, or there are clips under here that fasten this to the bumper. So I'm going to put those back up. There's also a little locating pin here. When we're going to put this thing on, there's actually 3 of them. One here, right there, one here, and then one down here on the other side. So we're going to go ahead and put the screws back in, and then I'll bring this thing out so you guys can see it, and we'll be finished. So stay tuned. Okay, pretty simple. And just to correct something I said earlier, there are actually 10 bolts, not 11. There are 10 10mm bolts. So everything's off. This is what it looks like up here in the air. Boy, I tell you, you sure do get a lot more visibility here without the front of that on. I can see everything in here now. Pretty cool. I kind of like that. Especially if you're going to do any working. You've got the tow hook here still, of course, a little more exposed now. Might look eventually about maybe extending that a little bit or something, or getting a bigger one. I don't know. But at least you can get to it now, as opposed to having to go through that guard, which is now laying down here, soon to be stored somewhere. Anyway, let's pull the truck down, get outside, take another shot of it, and wrap this up. Okay, we've got her down, we've got her out. Let's take a look. This is the front end now without the air dam. And it actually makes the truck look a little bit taller, a little bit higher without that air dam on the front. Gives it a little bit meaner look too, I think. What do you guys think? It's a little dirty, I know, but I like it. I think it's awesome. For such a simple little thing, just removal of a trim piece. Look at that. Makes the truck look like it's higher up in the air now, because you don't have that plastic piece drawing it to the ground, if you will. And look at those tires on the front. Wow, you really get a good shot of what those look like now. Awesome. Check that out. Come over here to the side, take another look over here. I know it's a little shaded where I'm at right now, but at least it's warm. Anyway, that is the removal of the chin spoiler, air dam, whatever you want to call it. I think it looks pretty darn good. I'm glad I did it. And hopefully there won't be any issues underneath. People have said that, you know, you might lose a little bit of fuel economy because you're not directing the airflow around or underneath the truck now. I don't know. We'll find out, but I think it looks pretty darn good. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. As usual, appreciate you guys watching. Please give this video a big thumbs up. Click that subscribe button if you haven't before. And we'll see you next time on the web. Have a good day. Bye.